hello there! Today we're going to draw even more faces, because I have to do my homework. And I already have a circle going. And that's definitely not cheating, and if you say so, well, you have the right to be wrong. Right. Let's try to make a straight line. There we go, that's a nice angle to start us off today. Hi, Ritzy! You came here fast. Good morning. Art time! Yes, I'm feeling a lot better today. It was thankfully just a temporary thing. Blah, words. How are you feeling today? Without going into the gritty details of the grueling trials I had to go through yesterday, let's just say I spent most of the morning on the toilet bowl. And that is not exactly conducive to streaming. Hi, Slight. Happy, yeah, that one. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. How are you doing today, Slight? Today we're doing an art stream. Because, Ritzy gave me some homework. Ritzy held me at gunpoint with the threat of homework, and so, here I am. Lies! I did ask for it. Hey, I mean, my weekend is essentially my work week. I have to go to work for the rest of the day once the stream ends. Oh, right. The jaw. The jaw. We have to pretend this is a good circle. And draw the jaw. How many heads have we completed? I'm a bit late. I've done 3 so far. It's a great circle. Well, I'm sure its mom thinks it's very special. I'm sure. Well, so much for making multiple layers. I think this line might be a bit too high. There. It's a great circle. Totally not a bit too large here. But those are details, right? Let's see. Good enough for the sketch. You're right, you're right. I get too hung up on the details a lot of the time. Alright, let's start with a bit of a jaw here. That might be a bit much. Let's try again. There. I like this. This is about half, maybe a bit less. Makes it unique, not like other circles. I'm not like other circles. I have personality. Just like me. My personality is that I have problems. I figured out how to render the VTuber eyes, so next call I can tell you the secrets. Oh! That is awesome, Ritzy. I can't wait. You're hyping me up. Yeah, I see myself in that circle, Slate. I can see. It's like a mirror to my soul. The imperfect circle that is good enough. The overwhelming feeling of, sure, why not? That looks acceptable. We can round this off a little bit. That might be a bit too much. Too outside. Let's round it a little more even. There. Look at that beauty. And do the same thing over here. I'm sure Ritzy's looking at this and it's like torture. But you know, this is number 4. Right here. Oops, that's gonna be in the wrong direction. There we go. Number 4. And that's what makes it a great circle. I agree. You know what? Screw perfect circles. They hold nothing to this one. Perfection is for chumps. Perfection is overrated. That's what I tell myself before I go to sleep at night. The stabilization is confusing me a bit. Ritzy got me to use stabilization, which is great, but it makes me very confused. But I'll get it someday. I'll get used to it eventually. Okay. So this is a good time. This is 8 minutes to make the jaw and some guidelines. I'll take this. Definitely better than before. We're expediting the process. Yes, that's experience speaking. Stabilizer carries my art. Without it, I'd just be Slide. instead of Slide artist. Slight consideration of your options in life. Needs tweaks for VTuber style, but we work on it later. Yeah, I agree. We're doing the fundamentals. We're doing the fundamentals. We're at the step right after making straight lines and learning how to make a box. It might be a bit much. Make the side of the head here. That looks nice. That looks semi-realistic as a side of the head size. You'll get used to the stabilizer eventually. I found it a bit funky to work with when I first started digital art, but now I almost never draw without it. It's great. It's amazing. I like it. Allows me to make S's. Because without it, it looks... I mean, it's not too bad, right? but it doesn't look as smooth. It looks a bit more pointy in the edges. Whereas this, look at that. Professional logo design right there. Alright. Water time. Ooh. My vocal cords are so wonky in the morning. I'm pretty convinced at this point that my vocal cords are the last part of my body to wake up in the morning. Right now they're having a sweet, sweet dream. And I'm just shaking them out of bed like, come on, we've got to do a stream. Come on, wake up. You've been asleep for 25 years. Okay, eyes, right. We're drawing. I forget sometimes. This is a thing we're doing. Curves. Curves are a thing. Sometimes they confuse me a little bit. There, we'll call that good for this eye. We're experimenting. That's the name of the game. And if it sucks, then we just don't do it again, right? Professional mindset. Eye time, I will be judging harshly. Oh no! Oh, Slight. I'm not ready for your harsh judgment. Actually, you've been bullying me this entire time, so you do you, Slight. I expect the harshest judgment. To make a nice little curve. Sure, I'll accept this. I'll accept this into my soul. I'm probably going to have to raise this a little bit after we're done with the second eye. How about closer? There, we've got the ridge of the nose. I hope you guys enjoy the music, by the way. It's called Wizard's Apprentice, so I thought it was appropriate. Oh. A nice little eyelash right here, and aim not to disappoint Slight. The pressure is on. Gee, I hope... I'm not entirely sure if these eyes are working in the 3D space, but you know what? We'll go with it. Time to make them thick, because we like thick eyelashes here. I like the different levels of satisfaction. You know, when I please Ritzy, when Ritzy is satisfied with my progress, I'll know that I've done good. But when Slight is satisfied with my progress, when Slight is impressed, then I've made it. That'll be the day. That'll be the day that I know I'm an artist. Oh, by the way, I've made some changes. I've made some changes to the stream. Audio changes. I've worked on the audio for my voice. And I want some feedback from you, especially full of criticism people. Harsh critics over there. Does it sound like I'm screaming out of a 1980s radio, or do I sound professional? Did someone say criticism? I have summoned you, Slight. I have said the arcane words to summon you. I believe it's right there in my book of spells next to how to summon Cthulhu. Yeah, we're going thick. Going thick eyelashes today. Look at that fabulous, fabulous eyelash. There. Now that's got to make you at least a little bit impressed, Slight. Oh, wonderful. Since I spent most of my morning on the throne, might I say, yesterday, I spent the other half trying to adjust the audio because I might as well. And let me tell you, my voice is hard to balance for. Oh boy. There, we're gonna lower this a little bit. Yeah. You know what? This is satisfactory. This is satisfactory. Not perfect, but I like it. This is definitely one of the eyes of all time, Slight. It's definitely an eye. We're gonna make them just as thick over here. I have a bit too much fun making eyelashes, I think. When I develop my style, you can be sure eyelashes are going to be a big part of it. You're gonna see all those VTubers with regular eyelashes, and Rhea with the eyelashes of all time. You think you're watching a VTuber, but all you're watching is eyelash stream. There. Wonderful. I'm feeling like Bob Ross right now. Happy little eyelashes. Show Slight the transformation tool that rotates in 3D. Oh, you're not gonna like that, Slight. I know Ritzy didn't. My model would be all eyelashes. Yes! Just eyelashes. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna merge these. Alright, Slight, prepare to be how to say that? Unimpressed. Oops. There we go. So this is the 3D rotation tool in Krita. So there you go. This is peak technology right here. And I'm just here enabling your frustration, but I honestly have no idea. I have no idea what makes it good or not. But if you guys want to riot, I'm on board. Yeah, let's riot. How about this? How about this? I can tell it's not perfect, but moving on. Moving on before I spend 3 hours on those eyes. Alright, and now I can make some eyebrows. Just some nice thin eyebrows. And a nose. That's a professional nose right there. That is anime worthy. Professional style. And little smile. How about that? I think we can move on now. 22 minutes to make this one. How's that for speed? How's that for speed, Ritzy? Alright. And look at that, we have a mystery area right over here. I wonder what might be there. It's a surprise. Alright, let's keep going. Slight. Can someone explain to me why this 3D transform tool, what makes it so bad? Because it looks like a 3D rotation to me, but I don't have the experience you guys have. Yeah, these are a surprise. Unless you want to see them now, Ritzy. But I figured I had some notes, some questions I wanted to ask with the first 3. And I want to keep them for our next session, if you would prefer. Yay, questions, yes. And I put them in bold red ink just to make you a little scared. Here's a sneak peek. Be prepared. Q&A time? I don't know, do you want to do that now, Ritzy, or do we keep it for a little session? I feel like it would be more useful to wait. But it's up to you. In the meantime, it's time... Oh, I forgot something. I forgot the actual irises. My character was just here looking like a demon. Time to give her a little bit of personality. Ah, I like this one. Let's keep going. And over here. Something like this, maybe? Now that's personality right there. There. That's... It's a bit wonky, but let's call it a day. You can do them now. Anime blind. Now my character has a soul that screams in pain, but a soul nonetheless. Alright. Alright, let's check the first three then. It's criticism time. Time for the reveal. There we go. So exactly half of my sketches so far look extremely strange. But I'm pretty happy with numbers 1 and 3. I think they're 3 especially is looking pretty fine over there. But here we go. Some questions that I'll probably have to ask more in detail when we do our next session. First of all, how big should the side of the head be? You know, is it going to be... Here, let me access the notes. I'm wondering how big I should make it, if there's any sort of guide as to how to determine that. Is it going to be ending in the same places but be a bit less angled? Is it a bit more angled? Probably not. This one is very angled. Is it going to start a little bit sooner, a little bit later? Or do I just kind of gauge it and does it not really matter? Huge mega mind big. Alright, we're going to side of the head like this. With a giant ear. And these are the eyes. Perfection. That is perfection right here. All right. Discord. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I need to actually connect to Discord. Oh. Okay, I see. Okay. I'm going to have to think long and hard about how that applies to a 3/4 head, but I think I get the idea. So it would probably be a little bit smaller then. Just a little bit smaller and a bit more round. Like... maybe something like that. I guess we'll figure it out. I guess this is fine-ish for determining the position of the eyes. I think. Make the main part of the skull bigger and the jaw smaller. Okay. So we would start a bit earlier, a bit more to the left on this side, and push it to this side, to the right on the downside, if I understand correctly. Sounds good. We can go over it on call. Also, I was struggling a bit with the size of the eyes. I guess, is this a good size for the eyes? They're a bit bigger here than on my first drawing. But I think they look a little better, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to, as I said, I don't want to be exactly the same style as Rin Penrose. I want to take inspiration from her design and many others. I want something that looks nice. But you'd say that this size is a bit more in line with what we want? Smaller eyes is more mature. You're right, you're right. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. Go bigger, it makes them look younger. And so, this is a very mature face right here. Alright, I get it. Also, here, the jaw, I had as you can see with the amount of drawing I did for the right side of the jaw, I'm having a bit of trouble figuring out how smooth it should be. Should there be a clear difference between the vertical part of the jaw and the horizontal part? Or should it be more of a gradual, smooth, uniform experience? Alright, Slight, see you in a bit. This is review time. That's also something I'm going to want to review. Because when I look at the drawings you made, most of them look pretty smooth on the right side of the jaw, but some of them don't. Some of them have a pretty clear difference between the horizontal and vertical lines. And I'm wondering, is there one that's better than the other? What's the difference in the style? Also, where to put this eye? The one that's essentially facing the viewer. Is this a correct position for it? Or does it need to go a little bit more? Well, I can't move it right now. I don't have the right layer, but move it more to the left. Where's my pen doing this? There we go. Move it more to the left or to the right. And also, I had a little bit of trouble figuring out the angle for the lower part of the jaw. As in, you know, is it like very steep or very deep? And I guess in your drawings it's kind of in between. I think this is okay, but I'm wondering, do you think this is too vertical or too horizontal, or is it okay? Essentially. That is a lot of questions. If you square the jar, it makes it less cute. That does seem to be the case. With these two, the jar is definitely too square. That much I can tell. Sharper angle. Right. Sharp angles are good. Alright. I'm going to start working on number 5. So I have time to actually finish. Bring that all the way up. Thank you for your your help and advice, Ritzy, by the way, once again. I'm gonna try to put that into practice. You know, I should definitely bring up your examples once again. I had them up when I drew the first 3, but then I forgot for number 4, and you can see the result. Alright, let's bring this up and... make it a bit smaller so I can still see chat. Those examples aren't too good. Well, they look better than mine. I also have some anime drawings. But I'm finding it hard to find good references for VTuber style because most of the models are, you know, facing straight on. Oh wow. Which one is this, number 3? Oh, I was very close then. I see what you sent me. I was very close. Let's bring it up, if you don't mind. It's a tiny face. Alright, let's bring it way up. Small head. It's just a baby. Alright, let's bring it up to about the same size and we can... Well, actually, I don't need to bring it up to the same size. I can just put it here. It's a bit blurry, but we get the idea. So let me try to reproduce some of that. Okay. I think it's water time. Make sure to angle the far jaw side in a bit to make it smaller and less square. I see. The way you made it looks amazing. But the close side of the jaw, it looks like I was somewhat close. Water is underrated. Maybe just a bit smoother. Okay. Smoother it is. Let me see. Rotation, don't get dizzy, people. Okay, so what you did was smoothen this part a little bit. Make my pen a little bigger. I have the big pen now. And here, so this part is very similar, but here we went for what looks like, sheesh, it's strange. It's very strange because when I look at it, it looks vertical to me. But when I make it, it looks kind of angled. It's angled in a bit. Slight. You're gonna be okay, Slight. The rotation can't hurt you, look. This is revenge, Slight. This is revenge. Okay, so it is angled in a bit. Uh-oh. Someone needs to clean up after Slight. I think Slight may have thrown up. Oh no. Alright, so it's kind of... Oops. I'm sorry, Slight, but I have to rotate it again. It's hard to make a vertical line. Close your eyes, Slight, close your eyes. Avert your gaze. So we've got a smoother rotation here. And then smoothening here. And then it's straight for a little while, and then it curves just a bit downward for a pointy chin. So it's not exactly the same. It looks like yours is even a bit smoother around here. I am very concentrated now. And just by saying that, I have broken the concentration. You guys should try this. Go to an event. Go to a fun event, like a small party or a concert or someplace where people are having fun. Even a stand-up comedian, and walk up to someone and say, "Aren't we having fun?" And look at the fun disappear instantly in their eyes. Just walk up to someone and say, "This place is McDonald's." Watch in confusion as they turn to you, asking, "What are you talking about?" And respond with, "I'm loving it." And see how fast you can ruin someone's evening. Where am I going with this? New image for Discord with a trace over. Alright, let me see. see. I don't know how you got that 3/4 view, but that is definitely a good example. Let's see what we can do. I wanna at least try another one before I leave for the day, because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to make 10 in time. All right, thank you for this this other reference, Ritzy. Ritsu's tracing. This is the end of your art career, Ritzy. I mean, tracing is fine for learning, right? For learning a new style. You just can't rely on it too much, I think. Because otherwise you get very good at tracing, but not very good at arting, if that's a word. Alright, let's just go for it. You have given me the motivation, Ritzy. Let's just go for it. Just do it. There. Number 5. We're gonna run out of space before we're done. Because I've been making those faces bigger and bigger. Careful, Slide, they're coming for you. Alright, let's try to go a little more reasonable here. Circles, circles. There, this one's good enough. Yeah, tracing is fine if you're practicing. I mean, as long as you don't just trace and say, hey, look at the great art I did. Alright, so we're gonna try again. I'm gonna bring up the refs. Or if you're tracing your own art, I mean, I guess, why would you want to trace your own art? I mean, I guess you could make an argument similarly for the horizontal mirror tool. Like, oh no, you're using a software to trace over yourself and then mirror it. You're evil. For that one time I drew that hand very well. That one time was the peak of your art career. Everything is downhill from there. That one hand was the pinnacle. Oh boy. I am looking forward with a lot of anticipation and fear for when I learn to draw hands. But Ritzy said that it shouldn't be too hard because it's a lot of straight lines, but I'm still scared. I've heard a lot of horror stories. Never drawn a better hand. I believe in you. I believe in you, Slight. Maybe one day you can surpass yourself. So that's our eyebrow line, and then if this is the eyebrow line, we're going to pop it a little bit. And then straight line down here. think. And that's going to be our eye line. Probably. Hands are yucky. Good luck when that time comes. I'll be praying. I'll be praying too. I'll be praying for my own sanity to remain intact. All right. Have trying to draw this line. Okay, slight look away. We're gonna rotate. Woo! Turning your entire world around. Gonna move this thing a little bit. There we go. Maybe something like this? No, slide the forbidden look. It is hard to make this line for me. If only I had a visual aid in my tablet. Okay, we're gonna smoothen it all the way down here. Now I'll rotate. Oh, there we go. Oops, I didn't warn you. I'm sorry for all the torture I'm inflicting upon you, Slight. But to be fair, this is just revenge. And you'll be able to take your revenge back. You'll be able to escalate the aggression even more when we do modded Minecraft. Thank you. They are hard to get right. Very, very hard, but I ain't given up just yet. Not yet. Okay, I like this. I like this. Round it. Nice. This is coming in. This is coming along nicely. Then we can just kind of sharpen the chin a little bit. Give it that sharp look. Not that much. You'll get back at me soon. I'll consider that a threat. Police, police, they're going to send Endermen at me in Minecraft. Get them. Okay. So now I need to figure out how to make this side of the jaw. B. Starting here, I think. I follow through with my threats. I feel like you and Ritzy are going to have a lot of fun when you have the ability to just type something in chat and send me many dangers. Be very scared. I am. I am. It's going to be Halloween all times of the year when you're around. Remember not to cut off the jaw too much. Yes, you're right. So... that might be a bit much. Actually, it should be on the same level. So, can round it smoothly. That is not very smooth. Alright, like this. I am still getting confused by this part, as it turns out. This looks okay, I think. Oh, that's what you meant by lower. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, It was a misunderstanding. I paid attention in class, I swear. Don't be mad, Ritzy-sensei. It's the style. Okay, so a bit more horizontal then. So... something like this. Maybe a bit less of it. Less cheek. I'll take this. I'll take this as a win for now. And we'll finish phase number 5. I think I'm getting closer. It's definitely better than this. That I can tell. Instant improvement. Good thing this was just the homework and not the test. Yes, because I'd have to retake that test. That's for sure. But, you know, this is this homework has proven to be great for learning. So I'm very happy about it. Not too close. How about here? It's a bit much. Remember, smaller eyes. Smaller eyes is more mature. Let's make those eyelashes. This eye might be a bit too high. Just a bit, but we can always readjust. That's the magic of drawing in Krita, or in a drawing software in general, rather than on paper. I can make mistakes. And then use tools, which is definitely not cheating, and I will hear none of it. It looks so much better. Wax some eyes in there and boom, you have anime face. Nice. I'm glad everyone agrees. There's some improvement here. Alright, now thicker. The thicker the better. How about that? That doesn't look too bad. Okay, now this is the eye that I struggle with. Yes, I love eyelashes. I like drawing them nice and thick. Okay, and the next one, this eye is going to have most of its thickness around this area to the side. Nice and thick. And we're going to bring this down a little bit. And I forgot to make the side of the face. Oh no. Oh no, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. All right, let's see. Yeah, those eyes are a bit. So something like this. That eye might be a bit big. Oh no. In the attempt to make it more manageable, I have made it so much worse. Alright, yeah, that's more along the lines of it. It is less wide than the closer eye. Alright. Gonna have to make this one smaller as well. And also less wide, as you said. Okay. I think the easiest way to do that without having to redraw it completely, cheat a little bit, and it down like this. Is this a valid cheat technique? Raise it just a touch. And I think this is good. I guess I will allow it. Success! I've made Slide allow it. Slide has decreed. Good enough. This is the peak of my career. This is like the time Slide drew hands that looked good. It's only downhill from here. Alright, and now time for a nose. That looks good enough. I put all my skill into this one. And... so. Oh, right. I need to give my... I need to give this character a soul. That's always the hard part. Let's make this a bit thinner. Oh wait, I have a different pen now. Wonder how that happened. And we can put the iris, get nice and big, put it over here. And the last touch, the finishing touch on this masterpiece. There we go. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. It looks like she's looking up a little bit. Alright. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I can see a little bit of improvement from here to there. But we have to keep practicing because, I mean... I made number 1 and 3 interlaced with my numbers 2 and 4, so I mean, we've got to keep going. Apparently, even numbers are unlucky for me. But we're gonna break that with number 6. I'm very happy with how this is coming along. Oh, you sent me stuff, Ritzy. I hadn't noticed. Is that number 5? Is it number 5 you overlaid? I was so close! Getting better, getting better. I guess the eyes would have a little bit less. Oh gosh. We've got them on 3 different layers. Well, I guess this eye could come down a little bit. Just a little bit from where it is. And then this part of the jaw just a little bit thinner, but it seems acceptable. Alright, we're gonna continue practicing, but not this morning. It is now time, as my rumbling tummy will make sure to let me know, it is now time for me to make some breakfast and prepare for work. Thank you for accompanying me on this practice journey, and for all of your help and criticism. And I should be here same time tomorrow to make numbers 6 and 7. And I was wondering if I should make a Halloween stream, but unfortunately I haven't had time to prepare anything really. But maybe I can stream on Wednesday. I'll have time to prepare something by then. We'll make a late Halloween stream, and I can stream the one thing that scares me most in life. Let's say that as a teaser. The one thing that scares Rhea the most. You will discover that on Wednesday. I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves. I definitely am. It's so much fun. I hope you two have a wonderful day. I'll see you all tomorrow. And in the meantime, take care.